I'm glad she finds it funny. Well, I'm sorry I'm a couple of minutes late.
Wait, they're not all in yet, wait.
Huh?
Just wait.
Shut your mouth, Susan, please.
You're live.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Are we live yet?
Yeah, there's 10 people on.
10 people. Sorry we're a wee bit late, but we've had a wee bit of a excitement afternoon with the smashing of the iPad. So that's why we're a little bit delayed.
5 minutes ago.
So that was my wife, not my children, my wife.
That was so nice.
New iPad. I don't really
So we'll probably be divorced this evening once we get into the talk of. So where are we standing? Come here.
What? What did he say?
Listen to her laughing in the background.
I don't know what he's
You
saying.
can hear her laughing. So how many we got?
50.
Carl, it was your iPad that smashed.
He's done a sad face.
So as I say, it's just one big charity, this house. Huh? So, where? What's that? What's that?
Nothing.
Why do you get 2 phones? Okay, so lockdown Tuesday again. We are going to be doing a cod dish, a little bit different, with long macaroni and tips of asparagus, cherry tomatoes, and a herb crumb. So, put it in the fridge because it was lying out. Just I forgot. You did put long macaroni on the recipe. You just put, but you put it in commas the same way as I did. Long, no?
Yeah, you did. Said you did. You
That's
did.
the way I wrote it for you, Susan. So as you can see, we've started off on a bad day today with my wife winding me up, smashed iPads, and not reading the recipe properly. So, on the fish, we have cod today, but you can use any fish that's available. On the pasta, yes, we have long macaroni, which is a little bit different. You can use it as a pea shooter if you want, as a kid.
Your patter, honestly.
But no, so we've got long macaroni. We are going to cut that into small, even-sized pieces. Other than that, so we're going to make more like a wee fricassee, so it's underneath. So with the white wine butter sauce, we're going to do the white wine butter sauce, which we did in the past. So I'm going to get that one first. Just so a little knob of butter.
What, in a pot?
In a pot, yes. And then some sliced shallots.
People need. You've not told them to slice them.
Well, I don't know if people's cooking. Brian, don't start this. You've had attitude all day today, same as your mum today. Okay? So, we're frying the shallots off in a pot, Brian, over gas. So, we're using banana shallots today. So, as I've used I had some trimmings left from chopped shallots that my dinner yesterday. So, I've used the trimmings. So, I'm going to fry them off in a little bit of butter. What I want to do is, when I'm frying them off, I'm looking to sweat them off really, really well, get all the natural sugars out, but no colour. It's important, no colour. Because we're using white wine and butter, I want the sauce to be bright yellow colour. If I fry it off and get colour on the shallots, it's going to go dark. If I was making a red wine butter sauce, it would be a wee bit different. I can afford to fry them off a little bit more. So, Bryony, would you just like to bring your camera over here for a second, please? It's Bryony that's on the camera today, everybody. She's got a shaky pop because it was my youngest daughter's 18th yesterday, and the two of them decided to have a wee session together, and I'm not allowed to use the word session apparently. So, the household is a wee bit under the weather today. So, you can see I'm frying off the shallots, no colour. And I'm sweating them off really, really well.
Oh, sorry, I just fell.
How many do I have on here now? and then I'm going to add the white wine, and I'm just going to bring that down to it's dry. Then I'll add a little bit of cream, butter, and put the camera on me, please, Brian, when you're sober up. So cream and butter, and then we're going to pass it through a fine sieve so we can add all the garnish.
Oh, we're back.
So, as you can see, we're having a very interesting day because my wife.
Don't keep letting
Honestly,
me.
well, it's ridiculous.
Right.
Honestly, you've let me down. Huh? Okay, so pot of water. I'm going to put a little bit of oil and salt in there to cook the macaroni.
Dad,
Ailey.
John's asking if you can stop
Don't do it.
We're cracking.
Tell me cracking, don't be so cheeky to his elders. Okay, so tell him I'll breathe in, tell him. Okay, so I'm just going to bring that up.
But you're
to
going a
the boil.
bit fast.
Oh, Bryony, please. Today is not today. Yeah? Okay, so I'm going to bring that up to the boil, and then we're going to add the macaroni. Okay, so with that, I also have another pot of water on boiling, Bryony. Put the camera on me, Bryony, please. Raise your hand. So another pot of water on with salt in it, and that's for cooking the asparagus. Okay.
Don't want it to be like the Dead Sea.
I don't want it like the Dead Sea, Brian. You're correct. Learning every day is a school day, Brian. Yeah. So we'll put the macaroni in. That'll soften up, and we'll go down. Okay, Brian, come back, please. So with the asparagus, I take the woody part off as before. We did this before. I think Brian's just a whitey. So we take off the woody, the woody part. So we just even the asparagus into the same size. Okay.
Ian said, Brian, you leather him with a wooden spoon. I will after.
Well, Ian, you'll be happy. She was on the Jaegers last night, and I've just found an empty bottle in the garden. Huh? And there's already one in the bin this morning, so somebody has issues. Okay.
I didn't believe you were swigging out the bottle last night yourself, Brian.
No, I never drank out the bottle. I drank out the miniature bottles. I had a few of the miniatures, Ian.
So where did you get the macaroni?
Okay,
Where can you buy long macaroni?
Long Macaroni. Sorry, Susan? Huh? Where?
Delis.
Delicatessens.
I actually think Tesco have that long macaroni.
I think Sainsbury had it as well.
Yeah.
As I say, I mean, it's just a different pasta, but you can use other pastas. You could use normal macaroni if you wanted to, or you could use tagliatelle or even fettuccine really if you wanted. As I say, it's just something a bit different to show you in the dish. So I'm waiting my water boiling.
Someone said the water you put the macaroni in wasn't boiling.
Who said?
John Lemon.
John Lemon. Yes, it was boiling before, and it's just because I put the pasta in and it was in the back, so the lighting, you couldn't see the pot. So I'm just waiting it going under the water. Okay, and that's going to cook nice and even. Okay, so with that, we have parsley. So
Flat and curly?
no, just curly today. Okay, so again, we're just taking off the stems of the parsley, and we're just going to chop that not too fine because we're going to put that through the breadcrumb. Now, if you are wanting a green, like bright green crumb, if you take a food blender and leave the parsley like this, or other herbs, dill, chives, maybe chives you'd need to chop them up slightly, but the likes of dill, parsley, flat parsley, if you put it in a food blender with a little bit of the breadcrumbs and turn it on, get a good buzz.
Do that again.
Good
Oh
buzz.
my God.
The breadcrumbs will go bright green. Okay, the difference here, I'm just folding to make life easy for yourselves. I'm just going to chop this up. Okay. You see I'm keeping my fingers straight and the knife just goes down. I just turn that round again, bring it all together and do the same again. Okay.
Harry's asking what if you cut the leaves too small.
Who says?
Harry.
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 Harry. If we cut the leaves too small, it's not a big deal. Okay, so. I love all you comedians out there.
Just asking you, I'm just asking a question. Leslie's asking again, not getting Leslie, but she's asking why do some recipes use flat and others curly parsley?
Because I just like introducing new ingredients to everybody.
No, like in general, like.
Is one easier
No,
to buy?
I mean, obviously, if we're doing a ragu, sometimes when we do a ragu, we keep the flat parsley leaf whole and we blanch that in boiling salted water. And similar to veg, but literally we put it in and out the veg, in and out the water.
Right.
Okay, so asparagus into the boiling water.
Boiling salted water.
Boiling salted water, and we're going to put it into. Susan, could you just fill that up with some cold water? Some ice, please.
You're really not prepared for the recipe.
I'm very well prepared today. Okay.
We used all the ice yesterday.
No, it's not possible. You see
Didn't
this?
have any ice yesterday.
So, okay. So,
Harry and Keenan are making it now. That's what they said.
Harry and Kieran are making it now.
When did they get Long Macaroni?
Okay. So the sauce is coming down. You can see there the sauce is coming down quite quickly.
It smells nice.
Smells nice, doesn't it, Bryony? Bring it
It
over.
smells of wine though.
It is because, you know why, Bryony? It's white wine. So we're just going to swap that over.
What was your measurements for your sauce here at the start, kinda?
So measurements for the sauce is, to be honest with you, it's not so much measurements. It really depends on how many you're cooking for. I'm cooking for four. Actually, I'm cooking for 5 probably today. So I have added a few more extra shallots, but you know it really depends on what you're trying. So the likes of for 4 people, I've maybe 3-4 shallots in there that size. Yeah, that size. And then I'll probably put maybe 200-150 millilitres of white wine into the juice. So you can see it's coming down quite quickly, okay? Again, I don't want any colour on it, so as soon as it becomes dry, add very little cream. The cream is just used as a stabiliser. Used as a stabiliser, so when I add the butter doesn't split. When I'm adding the butter, I've got to mix it, whisk it in, so it's becoming nice, smooth and rich. Whereas if I leave it, it's just going to become greasy, okay, and it's not going to emulsify.
Stop checking your texts.
Okay, so sausage reducing. Asparagus is not quite there. Okay, so you've seen I just pressed the bottom of the head, the tip of the
You can
asparagus.
also put a knife through it, can't
Okay,
you?
you can put a little knife through the end as well, just to see if it's al dente. Okay, see, I'm giving Bryony all these cooking lessons with every Tuesday. So, while that's all happening there, we're going to take some of the parsley and we're going to bind it through the herbs, the breadcrumbs even. So that's panko crumb I've got here. Okay,
Is that
so
Japanese one?
that's Japanese crumb, Bryony, yes.
An alternative to that would be just open breadcrumb.
Sorry?
Breadcrumb.
Breadcrumb, yeah, you could either use some fresh loaf,
Freeze it.
dry it out, and then blitz it through the... And freezing it wouldn't help, Bryony, you know?
You freeze your bread to make breadcrumbs? Oh, that's croutons.
That's croutons, Bryony. Say, oh, you're brilliant, Bryony. Bryony, can you just bring this over, please? Because that's for reduction here already. Okay, so you can see the reduction becoming nice and sticky. We had a little cream.
How much?
Oh, Bryony, well, this is
Third of
300.
a
This is
carton.
300. So a third of a carton, yes, we'll say a third. Okay? Third of a carton. Okay? So we bring that to the boil.
Scott using it.
So that's the rest of the family. You've just seen everybody. Okay, so that's asparagus we just take out. Again, we take Muhammad to the mountain and not the mountain to Muhammad. Okay. Into the iced salted water. Okay, we just let that cool down for a second. When you're doing any vegetables, it's important that you take it out as soon as it's cold. Okay, so the cream we bring to the boil.
You're going a bit fast, I'd say.
Bryony, don't get involved, please. Okay. So, okay, so cream up to the boil, and then we're going to add a little bit of butter, just a little bit, and then we're going to whisk that in. Okay. So, just whisk that in, right? Just you can zoom in the pan a little bit, please. So we're just going to whisk that in.
Is that a joke?
I'm actually not laughing anymore, to be honest with you.
I'm not phoning my phone.
Maybe if you'd paid attention instead of zooming about today. Okay. So the asparagus I took out the water. Okay. So the sauce, just want to let that come to the boil. Okay. So with the tips of asparagus, Bryony, please. I'm just cutting
You're going
it even.
far too fast.
Cutting it even. So I've got the tips, and what I'll do is I'm going to keep the tail to go through, just the fricassee at the bottom. So again, all the same size. Just get rid of the trimmings. So is there any familiar faces on today, Susan?
Pardon?
Is there any familiar faces on today?
Yeah, there is a lot more people today, yeah.
That's great.
Judy says that you need to let the girls drink a proper drink the next time, so that you like palinka. There is no palinka left, Judy.
No, they've all got issues with the planter, jury. Okay, so we've got the tips of asparagus, we've got our breadcrumb. Okay,
It's very green.
it's very green, Brian. Okay.
Do you like that colour, Dad?
Huh?
Do you like that colour?
I love that colour, Brian. I love vegetables that are bright green. Okay, so just going to taste the sauce. I'm just going to need a little bit of salt, because I've used unsalted butter before anybody asks. Okay, so a little bit of salt. Okay, up to the boil. Take that off,
Stop munching me.
and then through the fine sieve. Okay, so we push that through and get all the sweetness from the shallots.
Jim said that Alex was on her phone and he said, Chef, people stressing you out, put them in their pen.
Who said?
Alex. He was on Jill's phone.
Okay, so I can see the macaroni, the long macaroni here. Just going to take it out. Now don't take it out with your hands at home, please. Okay,
Slow down.
so
How's it taste?
tastes lovely, Brian. Okay, so nicely cooked. And we're going to take that out. If I had it cool off. You've upset my work today.
Well, you feeling the pressure?
Huh? You've upset me today.
Why are you upset?
Well, your shenanigans today.
He's feeling the pressure. He's a bit hungover.
Guys asking who the best cook is apart from you
Me.
in the house.
In the house.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, apart from Susan, the girls are okay. I'm so funny. Huh?
Don't be nasty.
Why you not cook?
I made a good bacon sandwich today.
Brian made a nice.
Bacon sandwich.
Brian made a nice thing the other week. Chorizo and parmesan thing. Right. So,
Something at the freezer.
so Brian, so pasta out.
What's steaming?
Okay. And then we're just going to cool it down. Okay. Nice and steamy. Steamy, steamy. Okay. Right. So I'm just going to let that cool down at the moment. And with the ones like blue Peter, we have ready. Back to the blue Peter one.
You love that.
I love that one. That's okay. So you can see it all come together. Fish, bits of asparagus. I've got some cherry tomatoes here that I've just cut in half. Okay. So basically straight through the middle. Okay.
Long
See?
ways.
Long ways, Bryony, yes.
I can't see.
Okay. So we have macaroni. So with the long macaroni.
I think you're going too fast.
Bryony, will you stop moaning? You're just looking at things differently today because your head's not quite with us. Okay. I think this will be the last lockdown Tuesday we'll do, to be honest with you.
You say that, I mean.
Feeling the stress today.
Honestly, it's all about you girls at the moment.
No, we're just keeping you right.
Oh, we know. Okay, so again, the macaroni is up to yourself on how long you want to cut it. Okay, just trim off the edge and then all the same size. Okay, nice and even. Okay, now, so we've got that there, and just put that with the rest. Okay.
Some you
Now,
made earlier.
you can do long ones like this. Now, at the restaurant, sometimes we have, if we put them on the menu like this, we have long pieces of macaroni like that. I reduce cream, the same cream that we use for the dauphinoise potato. So we reduce the cream till it becomes like a paste. So a lot of people think in dauphinoise that it is cheese on top. So it's actually reduced cream. So we sometimes bind that with some reduced cream, some parmesan, some herbs, and bake that in the oven. So basically it's like a macaroni cheese, but it's just one big thin layer that you would put on the plate. So if you imagine the cream on that, you just put it off centre. So if you imagine I've got parmesan and reduced cream on that, and then I could put whatever garnish, so whether it's a sea bream or cod or chicken, you could do it like that. Again, as I say, heat the pasta up in a little bit of water, take it out, bind it through the reduced cream with your herbs. You could even flavour it with some curry or whatever spices you want. But that's just a different way of doing it. Just gives you an idea.
So
just a wee top tip for the week.
If you were to use that on macaroni, you could use penny, couldn't you?
You could use penny,
Yeah.
or as I said there, small macaroni, any kind of pasta that's here. So,
Tagliatelle and cut it.
we have our sauce. We have our sauce, not our sauce, Susan. That's me. I know there's a lot of Ayrshire people watching, so I will keep the word in occasionally just to keep us Ayrshire troops happy. Okay, so you can see the different colours of the dish before we even cook it. Okay, so I'm going to put a pan on just for the cod and the tomato. So
2 pans on you.
2 pans on. Yes, Susan. Oh, very informative today, Susan. Okay, so we have, when we are seasoning fish, similar to what I said the other week, we season last minute, okay, just before we put in the pan. Again, if you season before, all the water, all the flavour that you're going to create in the cod is going to come out. When you have big thick pieces like this one, if you're unsure when you're cooking it, if you feel it's maybe a little bit under, if you take a cocktail stick and just pierce it through, I'll show you that while we're doing that. It's probably easier me to show you than talk way through that. You watch, you don't drop the cocktail stick box, Susan. Okay, so just take a wee cocktail stick. Okay, so we season both sides. That's salt. Okay.
You never use pepper, do you?
I use pepper in if it's a dark sauce, but I don't use it if I'm going to, because I don't want dark speckles through the
Right,
sauce.
yeah.
Is that a good enough answer, Brian? Okay, so I'm just using olive oil, just normal olive oil. Okay, heat the pan up. So we're looking for
Oh, what's in my
a
way?
nice hot pan. I just like being close to you, Brian.
Oh God.
Okay, so just spread the oil out. Heat the pan up, and then we'll add
So it's really hot.
Yeah, add this cod. If you have fish that you have skin on, you would put the skin on first, skin down first. Okay, I don't have the skin on the cod. The cod skin, it's quite difficult to get it crispy, so I don't use the cod skin. The likes of sea bream, stone bass, salmon, I keep the skin on because it's a skin that can crispen up during the cooking in that short time of 2-3 minutes. Okay, so again, similar to the last few weeks, when you're putting in, always away from yourself. Don't drop it in, just place, okay? Don't be scared of the pan, okay? If you show you're scared of the pan's going to burn you. Isn't it, Susan? Okay, so we just let that, we don't sugar the pan, okay? We just leave the pan still and get a nice golden colour on the fish. When you're doing any fish, it's important that you get a nice colour. You just flick it over, flick it back. If you're placing it in the oven, you put it back onto the presentation side and place it in the oven. I'm going to put this in the oven for maybe 2 minutes, just to get an even. The thin piece I could probably cook on top, but just with the big bit. So you can see it's starting to get a nice golden colour. Turn over again, starting to get a nice golden.
Do you and Boris use the same hairdresser?
Who said that?
Donald. Asking for a friend.
Donald who? Kennedy?
Yeah.
So funny. Huh? I'll be borrowing his flippers soon. Well, a lot of my chefs would tell you why I don't sugar the frying pan. But it loses the heat. Okay, so we're taking that off.
Oh my God.
Place that in the oven. Okay. So while that's heating up, or cooking, we're going to get everything else ready. Okay, so a little olive oil. We're just going to drop the tomatoes in quickly. Okay, so it's very quickly.
That's sun dried them.
No, these are just cherry tomatoes.
Alright.
Add a little bit of salt. And then you just turn them over. Get a little bit of colour.
Every single plate he uses. Plate.
Okay, so you can see the tomatoes are still whole, but they'll be hot inside, okay, and nicely seasoned. Are you struggling today, birthday girl? Nope. Okay, so with that, we're going to drop the macaroni.
Can you stop moving? It's moving all over the shop.
Tiny.
Murray got the answer right to
What?
take the heat out of the pan.
Murray who?
Cooper.
Oh, Murray. How's he? Okay,
Dad.
so,
More.
okay, so asparagus and the tips in the same macaroni. Okay, so just waiting on the sauce coming back up to the boil.
Put that one on.
Huh? No, I'm going to need it in a minute, man. Okay, so Brian, just come over, just to see the pan, how hot the pan is in. Okay, so you see how fish is just...
My shoes. Odd shoes on as well.
Why have you got odd shoes on?
My feet hurt.
Something wrong with you, Brenny. Huh?
What's wrong?
Huh? Okay, so with that frying pan, I'm just going to use again. Okay, so okay, so just put a little bit of the butter sauce in, and I'm going to take the macaroni.
Oh, that's a disaster.
What's a disaster, Brian? It's only a disaster in your eyes, Bryony. Eh?
Another pan.
Another pan.
Jeez, oh.
So, I take the tips out. Okay, just keep them separate. And we're going to drop the macaroni and the bases of the asparagus in the pot. Okay, and I'm just going to bind that just to get it nice and shiny. Okay, add a couple of the tomatoes. So I'm going to add an odd number.
No.
And a little bit of the parsley. Okay. So. Okay.
Looks like pesto, doesn't
So nice shine on the pasta. Okay. So that's our garnish more or less ready, and I'm just going to check the cod with the cocktail stick. Okay. So take it out. Hide your shoes, Bryony. Okay, so you can see a little bit of resistance that's straight through. So I'm going to take the thinner one out. Okay. You can see nice colour on that. We'll leave that bit in, and we'll show you the presentation on the bread. Okay. So with that, I'm actually going to have to take that fish out and put the grill on. So I'll take that one out and we'll finish that off on the pan. So I'm just going to put that back on the gas. Okay, Bryony, can you zoom in on me rather than having a wee chat with yourself? Please? With the odd shoes. Right. So we're just going to let that finish on top of the stove, and I'm going to put this onto grill, if I can remember what one it was. Okay. Okay, so with that, we're going to take the shelf.
Put it up higher.
So I'm going to take the fish and put the crumb on top of the fish. Okay. And I'm just going to place that under the grill so I've got a nice crisp topping on that. Okay, so let's put that under. Okay, right, so that's not quite. We'll just wait a second till that comes up, because I've just turned it over.
Jane had says that he's coming to last week, maybe a bit too late, but he says he's worked with him at his team do. He was the barman at his team do.
Oof. That's a long time ago.
Who's that?
Sound like your nanny. Evan. Evan no more.
That's what I was asking.
Where we got married, Bryony? Okay, so if you just zoom in, Bryony. So when we're doing it, right in the middle, and you can see there it just goes through, straight through, no resistance. That's when you know it's ready. Okay, right in the middle. If you're going in and you feel a little bit of resistance, you need to give it another couple of seconds. And it's literally seconds. Okay, so we'll turn that off. And we'll just check the grill's on there, that's magic. So while that's glazing under the grill, So,
Sorry, Mum, I just got you in it.
Okay.
okay, so we'll just get the wee tips of green. Okay, some tomatoes. And asparagus.
That's the main course.
This is the main course. You could make it a starter if you cut the fish smaller, Brian. Okay.
Some chorizo would be quite nice with this.
Yeah, some parmesan as well. You could do a parmesan crisp instead of the breadcrumbs. So that's starting to crust. As I say, if you were doing it the dark green crumb, it would just be a wee bit smoother. Okay.
Oh, you see me.
Okay, so you can see the crust on top of the fish. So we'll just take the fish nice and gentle into the middle of the plate. Okay, it's very, very flaky, as you heard my wife saying. She's keeping me informed. She's the actual chef of the family.
Behave yourself.
Oh, behave yourself. Okay.
You just talk
So-
it all and all.
Well, I'm not finished, Bryony. Be patient.
Move it a bit
Okay, so with the asparagus, you could either put it on top, maybe 2 on top, and 1, 2, 3 around the outside,
It's a bit busy.
Okay, so it's a bit busy. So at that point, you would put that under the grill for a quick flash, and then you just finish it with the sauce around. Okay, so very little sauce around. Okay, so that's the cod dish for today. Is there any other questions before
You want another one?
I could do another one, yeah. Would you want me to do another
Yeah.
one? I'll do another one. Okay. So, we'll do another one. Right, so if you just give me the fish plate and I'll glaze. So,
Just do one of these.
so okay, I'll do a different breadcrumb one.
Oh,
I'll do a slightly different breadcrumb.
controversial.
Controversial, Susan!
Right, come on.
Okay, so, and this, okay, so, similar, again, gas on, if I have to find the gas. So, this one is with butter, because I know we all love butter, and Mr. Risby was asking why there was so little butter, so I'm going to add some butter.
How would you do it with the parmesan crust? How would you do it?
The parmesan crisp, you
Crust.
put the parmesan in 2 baking papers, similar to what I did with the croutons. So you put the parmesan flat in between 2 sheets of greaseproof, 2 trays, and then place them in the oven till they're nice and golden.
How long would you say?
Oh,
Depends.
Minutes?
no, it's in for a good 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Okay, so we'll do something a little bit different on the macaroni. So, take a ring.
It could be a cookie cutter.
Yeah.
With the ring, you could put the tomatoes through, okay, and then just push that in. Into the mould. Okay.
I hope this stays in a circle.
I'm not hoping it to stay. It's going to fall. So it is. So, with that, you would put the fish on. Okay. And with this one, you would take a little bit of butter,
Just a little bit.
melt the butter. Okay, so you're looking the butter to all melt at the same time. Okay. And this I add my breadcrumb. Okay, now you'll see this foaming up in a second. So you can see the butter foaming up. That's us. Okay, so you can see there how the butter is frothing up with the herbs.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and then we just take the crumb over the fish. So
Smell
you've got two different crumbs and you can smell the herb flavour coming out a lot more. Okay, and we just put that over the macaroni. Okay. Okay, so it will be a little bit thicker. Sauce around.
We drizzle.
The drizzle. And then we'll move that to the side. And then we would have a wee higgledy-piggledy, and that's a technical term, on the asparagus, like that. And then we just lift this off and look at that brazy! Huh? So, similar ingredients. You can see there are similar ingredients.
Would some lemon juice work with the fried breadcrumbs?
Yeah, you could add, but if
Oh my god.
the lemon juice would maybe burn quickly and that. So you get two different dishes with the same ingredients, but just slightly different. Okay. So this is our roast cod fillet with herb crumb, a ragu of macaroni, cherry tomatoes and tips of asparagus.
Amazing.
Whoever's going to do it, please, hopefully you all enjoy. And when the cod is cooked, when you're eating it, if you just press it slightly, okay, you'll see the big flakes, how it becomes very flaky. Okay, nice big flakes. Okay, you can just see that there. Okay, again, if you want more sauce, just add more sauce to your dish as and when you're cooking.
What are you washing that down with this week?
So we're washing that down, Susie here, with so the white we have a pick pool. Oh, sorry, Brian.
I'll hold it. I'll do it.
Okay, there you are. You happy now? Okay. So with that we have the pick pool is Terrasse de la Mer. A little bit of French for you on a Tuesday. That is from the Languedoc area in France. The pick pool is very popular in Britain due to its easy drinking. It's hard to believe in Scotland, isn't it? The easy drinking scenario. But no, we have always pick pool on the menu.
How much is it?
The price is £9.20, Brian. Sorry, I forgot that. Okay, so that's £9.20. Don't look away when I'm talking to you, Brian. Okay, so then we are on to the red, and then this is a wee bit hard to pronounce. So it's Perenitsa Pinot Noir, and that's from Romania, and that comes in at £7.20, Brian.
Right, okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
So with that, it's rich.
It's all going off.
It really is not a good one.
Timers, phones,
iPads.
So that's the red is very juicy, rich, full of cherry, raspberry and cinnamon. It's very spicy in aroma, but lovely wine to wash that down. Then we have the rosy briny. There you are, the rosy. So the rosy. Okay. So we have, we're on a mission today with the pronunciations. Goyeneche. Okay, that's a Merlot rosé, and this is from Argentina. Okay, so this comes in at £8.75, right? And that's from Mendoza. Okay, so that is fresh.
Oh my god!
Aromatic, fresh aromatic Slight sweetness, but light and fruity on the palate. Okay, so hopefully you all enjoyed this week with all our tragedies today. So I'm just going to fight with my family now. So
We're all going out.
okay, so hopefully everybody enjoyed that and we did answer the questions that were asked. Enjoy your evening.
You can
Thank you.
buy these on the...
And sorry, I forgot to say that's from our friends at Inverarity Morton. All the information's on all our social media sites.
Well done.
Are you happy with that, Bryony?
Yep.
So you'll get all the information from that. Please enjoy. Take care. Thank you.